Green Man, how
Hey,
you doing?
good,
How you
man.
doing?
How you guys doing?
Cool, man.
Pretty good, man.
This film is amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
thank
best
you.
Marvel movie. I feel like it transcends even the superhero genre. It's so groundbreaking. Daniel, W'Kabi is T'Challa's close friend and advisor. How did you approach the role differently from the comic book version of the character?
I just felt that, like, I mean, I read the comics and I felt like, okay, how do we ground this guy, and what's the history between him and T'Challa? And so me and Chad had a lot of conversations about that and how they're oldest friend, and just like, you know, that you know, if anyone from any city or town, you leave to go somewhere else and you come back to your old friends and things have changed, but there's a connection, but it's like, how do you get back in sync? And that I felt was the kind of into W'Kabi, and then trying to have W'Kabi in relation to the world around him really helped me.
Now, M'Baku, he's a lot different in the comics. Let's just say that. But he feels like he personifies the struggle that T'Challa's going through in Wakanda, and it's pretty intense. So how did you approach it? Because this is obviously a different version of that character. Well, I don't want to say completely, but definitely different.
Yeah, well, it kind of harkens back to just choices made creatively, from taking that character from this kind of obscure, ostentatious character who's the leader of this religious cult that no one really knows anything about, that's just there to start trouble, you know what I mean? And actually elevating him to the leader of one of the main tribes of Wakanda, giving him a lot of agency and more responsibility, and he actually has to bear on his shoulders the welfare of an entire people, you know what I mean? And they're being sequestered in the mountains and having to watch their fates kind of be played out by people who don't know anything about them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that in itself grounded that narrative for me, grounded what his attachments were, that his community means everything to him. He's a leader. He's not just someone being driven by his own ego.
Yep.
That's challenging for like his own thing. Like, he's a leader with people's best interests at heart.
Now, Daniel, this is because I'm the Jordan Peele doppelganger, obviously. So I have to ask, do you guys have any collaboration that you're working on, future collaborations? And do you possibly think that he would ever join the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a director or even actor?
I think he's given up acting.
Yeah?
I think he's given up acting. I can't say anything.
Tomorrow, Daniel Kaluuya, quoted.
But great joke.
Now, both you guys take unexpected turns in this film. What do you want to see your characters going forward? Where do you want to see your characters going forward in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whether it be in the Black Panther sequel or other Marvel movies?
I kind of feel like it's an interesting question. I think W'Kabi is to get to the heart of. I mean, I can't really say anything, can I? Well, I can't really say anything because then I would have to give something else.
Yeah, well, I feel like as traditionalists and isolationists that the Jabari are in this film, with Wakanda changing, it's really interesting to see how that change affects their culture and affects their values. And is it a threat? Is it welcoming? Is it going to change them for the better or for the worse? That's a really cool, exciting thing for the future.